I said, we're gonna go straight into the next paper, and I would like to introduce Professor Adebayo Paul Adejola. So, Professor Paul was born in Gusau, Zamfara State. He's a professor of accounting, finance, and information technology at Nasarawa State University, KP, Nigeria. He has multidisciplinary backgrounds in accounting, business, finance, and information technology. He holds a BSc degree in accounting, MSc in accounting and finance, master class certificate in business management and leadership, master class certificate in cloud and desktop accounting application, PhD in forensic accounting and audit of Charisma University, Talks and Caicos Island, Doctor of Business Administration, Finance and Accounting of Commonwealth University, United Kingdom, and PhD in Business Administration, Finance, Nasarawa State University, KF, Nigeria, where he was the former head of Department of Accounting and Director, Governmental and Financial Accounting Research, GAFAR Center. He is a member of American Accounting Association, AAA, a thoroughbred professional with over 30 books written and 70 publications. He is a fellow of the following professional bodies: Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, and Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ICANN, Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, Institute of Chartered Economists and of Nigeria, ISEN, Association of Chartered Certified System Accountant, ACCSA Global, Certified Institute of Business Entrepreneurs, CIBE, USA and Association of Forensic and Investigation Auditor, AFIA, Canada. He has won numerous academic prizes and awards, including the ICANN Prize for the Best All-Round Graduating Student in Accounting. His numerous presentations in conferences and initiative in United States earned him the prestigious honorary mayor president of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, USA. He is currently the regional representative of the Association of Chartered System Accountant, which is the ACCSA Global, the President Certified Institute of Business Entrepreneur, CBI, USA, and managing consultant, White Knight Consulting, Nigeria. I think we haven't said that. Obviously, we can see some of the certificates displayed on the screen, listed who is who in America, 2023, 2024. This is very, very important achievement, as you would imagine. It's also included in the list of top professional and educator in the United States. Please join with me, welcome Professor Paul as he presents. Put your hands together.
Thank you, sir. Distinguished participant. I'm sure I'm seeing only one lady, gender sensitivity now among us. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of the International President, Pamela Njemanze, and the entire board member, I say well done. I'm not saying welcome again because this is the two now of our presentation. I want to believe that our partner there and the conference coordinator, Mr. Tolu, is handling it wonderfully. We've been together for long. Just yesterday, we were discussing a couple of people online and say our network affects our net worth. The company we keep affects our accomplishment. The same thing goes for leaders, managers, and administrators. In this era that most things are no longer done manually, it is good we network. And this network we talk about is not only when you see someone face to face, and that's why we are looking at the digital competency. If you see from the program of event, what we'll be looking at today, digital competencies for administration, for management, and for leadership. Of course, it is no longer news that we are in an era referred to as era of digital revolution. And it's one of the things we have been seeing in these past few days. And doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. That's the main theme. There is no how any leader, any manager, or any administrator can cope with what we have today in a dynamic world when you say you don't have a touch of technology. As a matter of fact, the rate at which technology is being transformed, that's digital transformation, is so alarming that today you have an idea of one technology, tomorrow that technology is out of use. And I've said some people are paying the price while others are busy, sleeping, snoring, and some salivating. These people who want to make mark in their career, who want to make mark in their profession, have gone into research, some sleepless nights to see how do we discover new things to make things easy in their various callings, professions, and career. So this morning, I'll be sharing with us, building digital competencies for effective administration, management, and leadership. From our screen, I've taken that overview from what I've just explained here, so I will go straight. I say, gone are the days when administration, management, and leadership were confined face to face. I've explained this. So building digital competencies involves not just understanding the technological landscape, but also owning skills related to virtual communication, digital collaboration, and online decision making. Now, for leaders, managers, and administrators that really want to fit into the current digital transformation all over the world, there are essential skills expected of us to possess, including myself talking. And we can see some of the essential skills on the slide here. Number one, we say digital literacy. And when we say digital literacy here, we are saying leaders need a fundamental understanding of digital technologies, including basic hardware and software concepts, to communicate effectively with technical teams and make informed decisions. Don't get this wrong. As a leader, we don't expect you to know everything about technology. Some other leader will say, why do I have subordinates? Why do I have people working for me if I have to go and pass through the rigor of learning how to use this technology? As a matter of fact, we are going to see later, artificial intelligence has just simplified the use of technology by leaders, administrators, and decision makers generally in taking timely decision. Because it is when you take a timely decision that you can talk of doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. What is the relevance of a decision taking when it is no longer needed? So in digital literacy, we are not saying you must learn everything, but as a leader, have an idea of the technology your subordinates using. Garbage in, garbage out. If you don't have understanding of the use of this technology, the popular one, let me quickly, as we are even talking now, just dropped in my spirit, man. Like the popular one, people are, there's an open AI, ChatGPT that has been overflowed. Recently, we had a conference here in the United States. I'm just trying to draw your attention why you as a leader need to know about this technology, at least some basic things. You as leaders. Now, the conference we had in the United States just this month during the Thanksgiving, we have a couple of people they fly from all over for the conference. I gave a question, that's a case study. And the case study has to do with the analysis and interpretation of financial statement. I set that case study. I expect ChatGPT to first compute some ratios, then interpret. Honestly, I'm just drawing our attention to one of the lapses of relying on this artificial intelligence. And as soon as we ask the participant to use their chat GPT to provide solution to that case study, all of them who attended this conference have different results. I'm not talking of theory now, calculation. The meaning is that for participant A, maybe net profit 1,050,000. For another participant, different. I said, this is another research. No wonder if you use ChatGPT, you will see that clause there. ChatGPT make mistakes. So it takes only a leader who have used ChatGPT, which is the common AI today. It takes a leader who have an understanding that ChatGPT makes mistake for him to now know how much he can rely on the results or the output generated from such digital tool. The second one, digital literacy, ability to analyze, interpret, and draw insight from data is very crucial. This is why we talk of data analytics. I have a case of a professional accountant invited for an interview. And before that interview, this guy said to himself, what question again do they want to ask in accounting? A fellow of the professional bodies we have in our country. And very simple, during that interview, he sat down, no any question. They just gave him a financial report already prepared, and they asked him to analyze. He said he was not prepared for that. Today, globally, I'm not talking only in the United States, globally, one of the areas that people are really getting real job, you talk of 6 figures, you talk of 7 figures, is in the area of data analysis, data analytics, data science. No wonder some people say data is life. So as leaders, as administrators, as managers, data literacy, very, very essential. Another one is cybersecurity awareness. In the age of digital threats, leaders must be aware of cybersecurity risks and best practices. This involves understanding how to protect sensitive information and how to respond to potential breaches. We also have a case like that. 1999, I was in UBA, Area 3, Gariki, FCT, Abuja, Nigeria. That's the first place after my NYC. I was there as a staff after leaving Tebo Secondary School in Zaria there. And we have this particular core member who came to serve in UBA. The way this guy have mastery of the use of technology, you would think he's even a co-founder of Microsoft. That's with Bill Gates. So versatile in the use. But because UBA also have a weak and porous internal control system around in the organization, this guy lay hold of the password of one of the superiors. And as at that 1999, we are talking of millions of naira then. I don't know, all effort to get that core member then prove abortive. I don't know if UBA have given up or maybe they've found that. And so it's good for leaders to be aware of the internal controls around the system they use. Digital communication is another one. Proficient communication in digital channels, including email, video conferencing, and collaboration platform is essential for remote work and global collaboration. A while ago, I just mentioned that your network affects your net worth. We have people who have even Japa, if I use that language now, they've left Nigeria to go and further their education. And yet, while in the developed nation, at least I have one of my staff far away in one of the Asian countries doing her master's, is still digitally, despite the fact that physically she is present in that place. Out of 4 courses, 3 online, 1 in class. Now we have adaptability. Digital technology continually evolve. And what I advise here is we should learn how to change as time changes and adapt ourselves to the environment or to the technology that is evolving. Leaders need the ability to quickly adapt to new tools, trends, and methodology to stay relevant and competitive. Strategic thinking, long-term thinking. We are in a thinker's world, and it is also written as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Leaders, particularly accountants, should be strategic thinkers. I watched one TV analysis some years back, and in that TV program, they showed us a man who sat in a room, only him in the room, paper and biro on the table, and he sat there and he raised his head looking at the ceiling. And as I was watching this commentary, I was just wondering in my mind, what's the relevance of this thing they are showing to the world? And a voice came, the one running the commentary said, this guy is being paid for what he is doing. So he's just being paid to think for the company, to think for the organization. Strategic thinking. Where are we coming from? Where are we? Where do we desire to be, say, in the next 5 years? And how do we arrive at our destination or desired destination? Innovation and creativity. We're saying digital skills empower leaders to innovate by leveraging emerging technologies and digital platforms to create new products, services, and processes. In today's world, that competition is paramount. We have seen a lot of businesses who cannot cope with competition. They've shut down. Many will still close down. This is the time for you to bring another new thing on the table. Innovation and creativity. Sometimes you don't need to even create a new product. You look at the existing product, how can I improve on it? And if your own is service, or you provide services as an organization or as individual, how do I package my service delivery to make it unique, different from what others are doing? In accounting, we call it goodwill. When you notice that some clients, some customers continuously patronize one particular seller or one particular company, some other people will say it's African magic. Some will say it is juju. Some will say it is charm. But check it out. Creativity and innovation. Do what you are doing differently. Give it a touch of uniqueness. Digital project management. Effectively managing digital projects involve understanding project management methodologies, tools, and practices specific to the digital realm. Why do we have failed projects today? White elephant project, big for nothing project. Because our leaders don't have understanding on how to manage projects. And yet you see some of these projects in billions, not even billions of naira, billions of dollars. What happened to the project, the huge money committed on power plant or power project in Nigeria? Billions, over $20 billion spent on power, yet we still live in darkness. How many billions that have been spent currently in getting refinery fixed? The money is gone, we cannot account for them, yet we are running short of crude oil, or even when they are available, very, very expensive. Remote leadership with remote work becoming more common. Leaders must know how to effectively manage and motivate teams in virtual environment. Today, not limited only to developed nations. Do you know we even have Nigerians living in Nigeria? The same thing, we have some living in the US, and they don't need to leave their physical location. They work remotely. At least in my estate here in the US, I have a Nigerian who did a master's in the UK, and she relocated to the US, living with her husband. And this woman, everything she does now, and she resume 8 o'clock, close 4 p.m. with good money. She never leave the confines of her room, remote. We need this. Social media and branding and understanding of social media platforms and online branding is vital for maintaining an organization's online presence and reputation. It's good as a leader. I have an idea. Before now, I myself personally, I don't want to join, I don't want to use Zoom, I don't want to use WhatsApp, all this. But necessity is the mother of invention. We need some of this, and not only to chat. There are some of these social media devices, tools that are even relevant for us in accounting, in finance, in business. Digital marketing. Leaders should comprehend digital marketing strategies, including content marketing, social media advertising, and analysis. Some of us in our organization have wonderful ideas. What is the relevance of the idea you have that you cannot reach the target market, the target population? Ethical digital decision-making. Leaders must navigate ethical challenges related to digital technology, such as data privacy, very, very important, confidentiality of information, artificial intelligence ethics, and so on. Now, recently, if I use an example there, if you don't follow the ethics, there is no ignorance in the court of law. Recently, I paid how much to a company here in the US? Is it close to 700 or like $1,000? They even decided to just reduce the cost. How did it happen? One of the handler, or let me say the handler of the website of the association, maybe I won't say ignorance or is not aware, he just use it, he pick some images online and used to advertise one of the programs we had during the COVID-19. That specifically, we had an online free training program, just online, 2020. But the creator of these images online already engaged lawyers here in the US. And the work of this lawyer is just to go online and search for individuals, organizations who have used their images without permission. The next thing, we are contacted that we have infringed on their right. That's plagiarism. And after negotiation, at first they said the penalty for this is about $30,000. That's up to $30,000. So I sought the advice of an attorney. Said, okay, no need to argue with these people. Just let them know this is a non-profit making association and you negotiate. At the end of the day, they now offered me, how much are we going to pay? And now said, okay, $700. And they say, okay, go ahead and pay that. So it's very, very important we look at these rules and regulation, all these ethics. Then tech trend awareness, keeping up with technology trend, such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, Internet of Things, help leaders identify opportunities for innovation and disruption. We have collaboration tools, proficiency in using digital collaboration tools like project management software, cloud storage, and virtual whiteboards facilitate efficient teamwork. Then learning agility. Digital skills are continuously evolving. Leaders need the willingness and capacity to engage in ongoing learning to stay updated. One put it this way, when you are not updated, you are likely to be outdated. The next, online learning and virtual development. You can see the screen very well, that with technological advancements, professionals are adopting various online platforms, just trying to show us here some online platforms, virtual classrooms, and remote collaboration tools to foster an engaging and interactive learning environment. I have my in-law, I have a lot of people like that. There in Chicago, I think last Saturday, from start to finish, masters in nursing, online. She never even traveled, despite being in the US, because the universities are a different state. She's in Illinois. She never traveled even for once for any practical. Everything done there in Chicago. Even if there will be anything practical, is done within that area. And she traveled to, what's the name of the state, last weekend for her graduation. So leaders should also take advantage of this. When we say LMS, we say we have the online platform for learning and development. We have the LMS, learning management system. Platforms like Moodle and Canvas allow institutions to deliver courses online, monitor student progress, and facilitate discussion. We also have what is called massive open online courses. Platforms such as Coursera, we are going to see that later, and Udemy offer courses from universities and institutions around the world. Then what we are recommending this online platform and development is this. Some of us may need short courses. and you still want to work and learn. I've had a couple of people call me, Prof, help us get some short courses we can do in the US. Some will say we don't want to travel. We just want to do it online. We have platform like that. We have corporate learning platform as well. LinkedIn Learning, Skillsoft, and Degrade are examples of platform. Then when we choose virtual classroom like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and Google Meet enable real-time interaction between educators and learners. Let me share one experience. Learning is a continuous process. Let me emphasize this. Learning is a continuous process. Somebody will say, when you stop learning, you start dying. When you stop learning, you start growing old. All I'm used to when it comes to presentation, like we are doing now, I'm just trying to share my recent experience, is Zoom platform. Then 2 months ago, there was a conference organized by ABU, Ahmadu Bello University Business School, and I was nominated as one of the keynote speakers. And this was a conference that we have a lot of people join from all parts of the world virtually. Few days to this presentation, they told me, Prof, we are not using Zoom. It's Microsoft Teams they are going to use. That's a platform for my presentation. And I've never used Microsoft Teams before. So quick, necessity, the mother of invention. Just in a very early morning like this, because of timing difference. After trying to go through, okay, how does this work? This, I check. So, okay. I came to the office very early. I think my presentation is about 10 a.m. Nigerian time. So 3 a.m. I was in the office here. And the other presenter they've done, it was time for me to connect and do my presentation. Honestly, I was struggling with it. This thing was not showing my slide. They can't hear me. And 3 a.m., I said to who will I call this time? The next thing, oh my God, I said, this is a global embarrassment. Oh, the next one, they noticed I couldn't connect. They said, I was hearing them. They told the next person, okay, you present your own. But within those few minutes, quick, the next thing I start praying. Somebody would think, what kind of foolishness is this one? You did not pray, you did not prepare, you are praying. Our God knows all things. I just close my eyes here in the office and start praying. Don't let me see a global disgrace. And before you know it, I was able to connect by, grab it, and the presentation, outstanding. Why am I sharing this with us? Behind every public manifestation is a secret preparation. Francis Bacon put it this way, say education killed the disease of ignorance, superstition, and fear. You don't see somebody that is going into battle that will now start learning how to carry gun in war front. So the place of preparation for leaders, for managers, for administrators, very, very important. If it's possible, over and over, you practice this before you come and do your presentation. That was how I overcame that one. We're saying people should prepare well. Virtual classrooms. In virtual classroom, I've mentioned that Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, then remote collaboration tools for leadership development, especially tools that facilitate collaboration, project management, and real-time feedback are very crucial. We have collaborative documents such as Google Docs, Microsoft Office, online, then project management tool, Asana, Trello, and a lot of the feedback platforms. Tools like P-Grade facilitate peer feedback, then engaging interactive lecture. Let's go to the next slide. The future. So with continued technological advancement, the trend towards online learning and virtual development will likely continue. The shift towards online learning and virtual leadership development has opened new avenues for education and training. By leveraging technology, professionals can create meaningful, flexible, and engaging learning experiences. However, it's essential to address challenges and ensure that the learning experience remains robust and valuable. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the screen very well, the next question that should bother us, the digital tools for administrators, management, and leadership development. What are the relevant digital tools you and me need in this era called era of digital revolution? Digital tool, you can see the first one there. LinkedIn, I've had people said through this LinkedIn learning, they have seen opportunities, job opportunities all over. It provides a vast library of video courses on leadership, communication, management, and various other professional skills. It's a great platform to access expert-led content. Then we have the Coursera. This offers courses from top universities and institutions on leadership, emotional intelligence, and other leadership-related topics. Many courses provide certificates upon completion. We are going to see the website, this Coursera. Skillsoft offers a wide range of leadership development resources, including e-learning courses, videos, books, assessment to help leaders at all levels improve their skills. Then we have the Harvard Manage Mentor, created by Harvard Business Publishing. This platform provides interactive multimedia resources for leadership development and management resources, all available there. Toastmasters International, that's another resources that is entirely digital. Toastmasters has embraced online meetings and resources, helping individuals improve public speaking, communication, and management skills. We have another app called the Mindfulness Apps. Leadership requires emotional intelligence and resilience. Mindfulness apps can help leaders manage stress. Why do some leaders behave the way they behave? You've seen some people who just slump like that leader. A lot of things happening. We have apps, applications that can help you manage stress. Once a man or woman is emotionally down, you cannot think straight again. We have digital tools that can help us manage stress. They're all available. Trello, another digital project management tool that leaders can use to organize tasks, collaborate with team members, and manage projects effectively. We have another tool called Slack. It's a popular communication and collaboration tool that facilitates team communication, file sharing, and project updates in real time. We have another one, some people call it Asana or Asana. Asana is a task and project management tool that helps leaders plan, prioritize, and track work across teams. Now, the meaning of this, see, if you sit down, you say you want to do project management, and as a leader, you want to do it manually. Number one, anything manual is prone to error. But with some of these digital devices, it will not only show you the breakdown in project. Okay, you need this also number of days to complete a task. You will even see them sometimes in graphical form, sometimes in pictorial form. Then Zoom or Microsoft Teams, that's another tool. We know Zoom very well. That's what we are using. Executive coaching platform. We have some platforms like Better Up and Coach Hub connect leaders with certified executive coaches who provide personalized development. The list is endless. Characteristics and priorities of digital-ready professionals. If you are really digitally ready, here is what we are going to look at. Check. So here are some characteristics of a digital-ready administrator, manager, and leader. See the first one there, visionary leadership. Visionary leadership. As a leader, do you have vision? Where do you want to be? Say 1 year time, 2 years, 3 years. Do you have a vision? Then secondly, we say adaptability. As a leader, you should be ready to change as time changes and adapt yourself to the environment. Technological proficiency. Are you technologically savvy? We have what they call savvy accountants. Savvy accountants are not just accountants who use technology to prepare financial reports. Say decision-making, thinkers, advisory services, a lot expected of them. Data-driven decision-making, then collaboration. Priorities. Here are some key priorities of digitally ready professionals. Digital learning should be one of your priorities. Professional development, like we have MCPD, and those in ICANN, I think they call it MCPE or so. Student engagement, infrastructure and resources, innovation and research, online services, ethical use of technology, cybersecurity, sustainability, community outreach. Now let's see some case studies here. Some of these case studies are cases of leaders who leverage technology. They leverage the use of technology and they had outstanding results. The first one is the president of a university here, Dr. Sarah Digital, a real-world example of a university president who successfully integrated digital skills into our leadership competencies. See what she did? She achieved this by digital learning initiatives. Dr. Digital championed digital learning initiative within our university. She advocated for the development of online courses, which expanded the university reach and accessibility. Data-driven decision-making. Dr. Digital encouraged data-driven decision-making at all levels of the university. She implemented analytics tools to track student performance and improve retention rates. Tech-enabled administration. Under her leadership, the university streamlined administrative processes by adopting digital platform for admissions, registration, and communication. Then engagement on digital platforms. Dr. Digital actively engaged with students and stakeholders on social media using digital platform to promote the university's achievement and address concern. See that case study. Let's see the results by the application of digital tools by this university president. 1, enrollment and retention rate increased as a result of digital learning initiatives and data-driven strategies. The university's reputation and visibility improved through its active presence on digital platform. Can you see the result? Because she leveraged on technology. Dr. Digital's leadership in digital transformation and our recognition as an industry leader. So to us as individuals, you want to be the accountant, or we are director of finance and account. You want to be the DFA that is unique. In this era we are, information technology, digital transformation is inevitable. Inevitable. Another case study is IBM Digital Invention Organization. This organization also leveraged on technology, and what they did, data analytics. IBM invested in data analytics tools and trained its workforce to harness data-driven insights for decision-making. Then cloud computing. The company shifted focus to cloud services, offering solutions through IBM Cloud. Artificial intelligence. IBM embraced AI and developed the Watson platform for cognitive computing. And come and see the impact of leveraging on technology. IBM Digital reinvention led to substantial growth in its cloud and AI division. By 2020, cloud revenue reached $25.1 billion. And IBM became a leader in hybrid and cloud solutions. This transformation boosts the company's competitiveness in the digital era. Netflix, data-driven leadership organization. That's another organization that leverage on digital transformation, digital technology. And what were the strategies adopted? Data analytics. Netflix collects vast amount of viewer data to personalize content recommendations and optimize content production. Machine learning. The company uses machine learning algorithm for content recommendation, reducing churn rates. Original content production. Netflix leverages data analytics to identify profitable content gens and produce original series and films accordingly. The impact: Netflix digital leadership in data analytics and machine learning has contributed to its rapid global expansion. As of 2021, the company had over 208 million subscribers worldwide and was a dominant force in streaming industry. Amazon, very, very popular one. Anything now you can get on Amazon. And how did they go about it? E-commerce. Amazon pioneered online retail, offering a vast selection of products and a seamless shopping experience. Sometimes here, severally, we buy things on Amazon. I'm even surprised, with some within 24 hours, you have received it. Some 48. And the good thing, they have a very strong network and policy that even after collecting how many days, maybe you feel it's not according to specification, you can return. They return your money, credit your account back. Cloud computing. Amazon Web Services became a market leader in cloud services, offering scalability and innovation to business. Customer data analysis. Amazon uses customer data to personalize recommendations, enhance user experience, and optimize logistics. Impact of this: by 2021, it was valued at over $1.7 trillion. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are saying here is, even if as an accountant, as a professional, because the mentality is this, an accountant is expected to be a multifaceted professional that should fit into any sector of the economy. Quite all right, I don't want to go into wealth creation now. Salary, your salary, you have a fantastic salary, is okay. But we are saying when you leverage on digital technology, there is more you can do. You can make your money work for you. You can be in your office, put in your 8 hours daily, 40 hours in a week. You really work 8 hours daily as the standard working hours. But with just some digital skills, you can also do some investment online. You can also work from home and earn good money. And taking us back to the opening remarks yesterday or welcome address about ACCSA Global, that is one of the commitments, or that is one of the things ACCSA Global stand for, to bridge the digital divide, to open the eyes of members to see opportunities in and around us. I've shared this with us. It's not just theory. I'll come here, come and teach theory here. It's not theory. I've been in the United States January 19, 2023, the longest stay so far in the US. And all I've been doing, even my assignment in Nigeria, Anna University, I'm a professor, they are visiting professor, Nasarawa State University, I still teach online. And honestly speaking, one of the testimonies from my PhD student, they will say, Prof, even the people we are seeing physically, sometimes they teach us confusion. We enjoy your lecture better online, digitally, because it's not just teaching them. I use the opportunity of online platform to draw their attention to latest technology relevant to their specific area or relevant to the courses. I teach them. Time will not permit me to go on and on, but what we are advising is that there is a way you can make more. If you don't need that money, you feel you are okay with your salary. When we are talking of wealth now, your wealth is not meant for you alone. Don't let us go. In conclusion, These case studies highlight how organizations and leaders can thrive in the digital age by developing essential digital skills, whether through data analytics, cloud computing, or customer-centric approaches. Integrating digital competence can lead to significant growth, innovation, and competitive advantage in today's dynamic business environment. And so embracing digital leadership competencies is essential for any organization aspiring to succeed in the digital era. Now, before I say we'll call it a day, I have some practical demonstration to do here. I'll be as fast as possible. How much time do I have? In my practical demonstration here, say AI, artificial intelligence. I've talked about Coursera, Skillsoft, Toastmaster International, Arsenal. After this meeting, I'm going to share this, of course, with us. We're going to send to our mailbox, and we send on your own. When you sit down, the one we can't cover today, once you use the link there, it will take you. And one thing about these digital tools, they will allow you for free use, maybe for 1 month. Thereafter, we'll ask you to be paying subscription. Then, in addition, okay, let me leave that one. Let's quickly see the one we can demonstrate now before call it a day. Practical demonstration. See, what you are seeing on the screen as an administrator, as a leader, as a manager, there may be a time you have a training program, in-house training, or you just decide as the director of finance and accounts, you want to train those under you. And of course, when we talk of training, you have to, what is popular is we do PowerPoint. And you want to prepare a PowerPoint. And this thing, short, is time bound. When we say there's a timeline, so you don't have that time to go and be doing research. Okay, what are the contents I need, and so on. We have some tools here, artificial intelligence tool, content writer. Okay, the first one here is Copymatic. Copymatic, that's content writer. Then this one is Slide GPT. Slide GPT. All you need to do, if you have your system with you there, just launch your browser. If you launch your browser and type Slides GPT, SLIDESGPT.com, and press enter. When you press enter, you will see yourself in the same page I am here. Slides GPT. We've known about ChatGPT. We are going to see that also shortly. That's very common, the most common one. Anyway, if you are there, maybe you are the director of audit and you want to tutor, you want to empower your subordinates on how best to handle internal control. You know, the essence of this training we are looking at, we are saying doing ordinary things extraordinarily well, and leadership by example. You that want to teach people, what are the tools in your hand that can empower you to bring out the best within shortest possible time? So you have this AI PowerPoint presentation. Now, those of us in pension, see something I will do. You say effective, see what I'm typing. Once you are here, just type your topic. Effective pension administration system. I know some of our participants here from NMPC pension. You want to train your subordinates, your staff on effective pension administration system. and you want to prepare your slides. And we are talking of time bound now. Maybe it's just an emergency training that, okay, come quick. Maybe they have been complaining. That's a case study now. We don't know, you are expecting the best from us, but we are not trained. And say, okay, in the next 1 hour, there's a training, and this is, see all you just need to do. Somebody else there, if you are where I am with your laptop, even if you don't have your laptop, digital tool, your phone can also do this for you. As long as you have the browser on your phone, you can use it. The next thing you do, watch my cursor here. I will just click on create deck. The content is being generated, not only content generation now. The slide is being prepared. This thing will continue. As you watch, just watch carefully. This slide GPT. That is, you have an AI tool that can help you as an administrator, as a manager, as a leader. Can you see that? Effective administration system. My own is coming very fast here because this is United States. Internet speed, very solid. And I'm sure you also in UK, they have that. Agenda. Do you know, just typing effective pension administration system, this same AI have generated agenda for me without me racking my brain. So how do I now do this presentation? Is it introduction first or abstract first or this? These are suggestions. You can also now edit to put originality later, introduction, key component, automation, integration, security, reporting and compliance, case studies, including case studies, benefit for administrators, benefit for members, key considerations, implementation and training. See the content just in less than 1 minute or 2 minutes. Generated pension administration. See, I'm scrolling. The slide GPT did not only just give me contents, it's even putting the relevant pictorial description. That's for each slide or for the slide it deems fit. Automation, see benefits, efficiency through automation, accuracy, informed management, benefits of automation, integration with payroll system, key components, data management, and so on. Security, case studies, successful implementation examples, real-world example, key success factors, report and compliance. Now, once you have this, you may have some other content you now want to add. You want to edit now before your preparation. We have two options. You can share, then download. Ladies and gentlemen, before now, when slide GPT came to the fore, that is when it became popular, one hand, once, see conclusion, once the content is being created, you can download. When you download, then you give your opportunity to edit. But now, you cannot download without paying money. If I want to download this now, see, I click on download. Can you see that? How much they're asking me to pay? $2.5. $2.5. So without that payment, can you see? I scroll, say buy. Before now, you can download freely. But if you now have your presentation, you want to share, because you cannot leave it here. If it's your system, you can leave it. There is opportunity for you to share as well. When you click on share, you say copied. This copy, it means if you copy this link, you can save it somewhere on the day of your presentation. As you launch your browser and you use this link, it will bring out what you have done. What I mean is, before you can edit this now, you have to download and pay before you can edit. That is slide GPT. For this, This one will take some time, but let me guide us on how to do it. Now, this is Copymatic. How do you go about this also? Launch your browser and just type what you are seeing there, copymatic.ai. Copy there, copymatic.ai. This is a content. Can you see the generate content, copy and images with AI? Start writing, no credit card required. Here you don't need to pay, but there are some steps you need to follow. If I come here, see what I'm clicking. You say start writing for free. If you click start writing for free, it will ask you your first name. You can type your name there. Let me put Adebayo. If you are following, first name, work email address. It must be a functional email address. Paul Adejola6@gmail.com. Password, you can create your password. But the password you will use, make sure it's the one you can always remember in case repeat password. Create my accounts. I'm saying don't save. Verify your accounts. See what you are seeing on the screen now. Thanks for joining Copymatic. We just sent a verification link to your email. Click on it to start generating awesome content. Huh? So I'll go to my email or go to my mailbox rather. Mailbox. I don't know if we are seeing my mailbox here.
You can see it.
Please, are we seeing my mailbox on the screen?
Yeah.
So I've just opened my mailbox there. Activate your Copymatic account. I click this. See, hey there. Welcome to Copymatic, a growing collection of AI writing tools to help you save time and money on your marketing. Start your 1,500 words. That's the capacity of this now because it's a trial version free. But if you want the unlimited one, you have to pay. I now say activate my account. Now I've clicked on activate my account. Then tell us about your business. We can all this continue if you will allow me. How do you plan to? I just want to. Do you want team? Because of time. Now see, I'm already there. It means with Copymatic, see what we're seeing on the screen. Hey, Adebayo, let's bring your ideas to life. Most popular tools. With Copymatic, say these are the most popular tools and good place to start. Give them a try. Article generator, with Copymatic, you can write an article. Blog post writer, content rewriter, you want to rewrite. Paragraph generator, image generator, product description, sentence rewriter, and social media posts about us. Frequently asked question. The smartest content rewriter ever. Rewrite blog, article, paragraph generator. Let me click this one now. Can you see? Try new English. The meaning of this, by default, English has been chosen. It means if you want it in another language, French, Spanish, German, see them, Italian, it will do it for you. What is article? I want to write article on what? I can choose this internal control system. Focus keywords. Usually, when you are writing an article, of course, you will have keywords. I can pick control. I can pick system. Then I can pick internal. I just decide to do that. Outline minimum headings. Please see this. Outline minimum 3 subheadings. I don't have time to give minimum any subheading. Then I'm telling AI, write the outline with AI. See the option. If I decide, maybe I already penciled down. See the difference now between the slide GPT and this. This one gives you opportunity to decide what will be your subheadings. If I choose that, it's a minimum 3 subheadings. But because of our time, I want AI to decide the subheading for me. I click on this. Title too short. Your article title is too short. All right. Let me change it to effectiveness of internal control system in banks. Let's see that and see. All right, watch now. If you see from this screen, there are suggested headings for me for my article: Introduction to Internal Control System in Bank, Importance of Internal Control System, Key Components of an Effective Internal Control System, Common Challenges in Implementing Internal Control System in Banks, Case Studies, the role of technology in enhancing internal control system. Conclusion. Can you see that? The last thing you will now click on, write article. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see this? Writing the article. It's showing us percentage of completion. Please wait. This can take a few minutes. 57% completed, 71% completed. Insufficient credit. Got it. See something here. The article has been developed. Effectiveness of internal control system in banks. Introduction to internal control system in banks. Importance of internal control, and so on and so forth. It has done this for us. Your own is to copy and go and paste. This one, trial version, will allow you to go and copy and paste on Word documents. I think I stop here. My time is up. Mr. Tolu, are we?
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very, very much for that insightful presentation. Somebody's asking a question in the room.
Okay, go ahead. What's the question, please? I didn't get that.
So
just use this AI to see how it can analyze and interpret our financial statement.
can it be used to analyze and interpret financial statement?
All right. If you want the one for analysis of financial statement, I'm just rushing because of time. Let me quickly show us one AI tool that will do that for us. It's part of what I actually mark here. See this ChatGPT. I'm using ChatGPT 4. And immediately, to analyze financial statement, let me quickly show us an example here. AI. Okay, case studies. Financial statement analysis.
Yeah, if you type in, we're not seeing the screen. I think it's not typing yet. Are you typing, Prof?
No, I'm with you. Just a moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull out a case study, how ChatGPT.
In the name of making our lives easier. If they do the job, it's fine. Yeah. You know?
All right. AIT. That's Anna now. AIT case study. I think we are there now.
Yeah, I think if you share your screen again.
That's what I want to do now. Case study. See this case study now. You have recently been hired as a financial analyst at XYZ Corporation, a multinational manufacturing company. As part of your responsibility, you are tasked with analyzing the financial statements and preparing a comprehensive report for the board of directors. Your first assignment is to assess the company's liquidity position and evaluate its ability to meet short-term obligations. The following details and financials are available to you. See balance sheet information as of December 31, 2022. Total current assets, $500,000. Total current liabilities, $300,000. Total assets, total liabilities, $800,000. Shareholders' equity. The income statement information for the year ended December 31, 2022. Net sales revenue, $2 million. Cost of goods sold, 1.2. Selling and administrative expenses, and so on. Now see, the question continue. Based on the provided information, address the following questions in your financial report. 1. Calculate and interpret the following liquidity ratios for XYZ Corporation. Current ratio, quick ratio, or otherwise known as acid test ratio. 2. Assess the company's liquidity position by interpreting the result of the liquidity ratios calculated in question 1. Provide your analysis in the context of the industry benchmarks. 3. Based on the company liquidity position, identify and discuss potential risk or concerns that may arise in meeting short-term obligations. 4. Suggest and justify at least 2 strategies that XYZ Corporation can implement to improve its liquidity position and mitigate the identified risk. Note, feel free to assume any additional information or financial data that may be required for your analysis. This is a clear case study addressing financial reporting and analysis. All I will need to do, see what I'm doing here. That's for some of us who have signed up. If you have signed up ChatGPT, fine and good. You just go and launch it and you copy this question. That's what I'm doing now. I'll copy it. If you have signed up, all you just need to do is to sign in. You don't need to recreate. But if you have not done that, if you have not signed up yet, I will share on our platform for this conference the 2 videos I've done on ChatGPT, how to sign up, then how to use it. Once you check that, the step-by-step approach we are going to see there, you can follow. But if we have another 15 minutes, I can take us through the process. So I've copied that. The next thing I'm doing is to launch my ChatGPT. I have it on the screen here, ChatGPT 4.
Yeah.
Then
I think
I'll come here. Can you see?
No, you've shared. You've shared only the
question.
The case. So you want to share your entire screen?
Okay,
so.
let me share ChatGPT. Can you see it now?
It's just coming up. It's coming up. I'll let you know once it comes up. Yes, it's come
It's
up.
up.
Now. It's up now. Yeah.
ChatGPT 4. Then that question I copied, I will now paste it here. Watch. I will Control V. I will paste. I just do Control V. I pasted. Then the next thing, watch here, send message. You can either press enter or I click on send message. Watch now, without intervention. see ChatGPT is providing the solution to that question. All these things will happen in less than 1 minute. Can you see? Calculating current ratio, is calculating quick ratio now, acid test ratio, without human intervention. When we see things like this, as accountant, we are scared. You know, oh my God, we are scared. You know, just is it last month now? I'm telling you the current app now in the US. Is it last month or last 2 months ago? Here in the US, a company laid off 1,300 workers. They are laying people off. AI taking over people's job. Not because they were attained retirement age, but they will call it right sizing or, or restructuring. See something. That question I read, that long question, in less than 1 minute. See, still working. I did not touch anything. So if as an accountant, somebody is bragging before now, what we call buga, so people buga that I can analyze financial statement and you allow that to go into your head. AI. Or if your main work in your organization is to analyze financial statement, then you should be shaken by now that there is a potential risk that when they no, he did not only, you see, if you check this thing, he still continue. He did not only calculate those ratios, see the analysis, all manner of things. But then I will now advise here, I will still share the same question I've solved here using ChatGPT. I will share it on the platform. For those of us who have our laptops and you have signed up for ChatGPT, test what I've said earlier about ChatGPT. The three of you, about three or all of you, if you have your laptop, solve the same question and let me know whether you all have the same solution. That is the limitation of ChatGPT. It makes mistakes. And it takes a professional, a manager, and a leader or an administrator that really know the right thing to also decide whether the result given by ChatGPT is correct or not. Despite the use of artificial intelligence, I keep saying it, the place of human brilliance and ingenuity cannot be overemphasized. See the solution, less than 2 minutes. Current ratio, see, on and all. You can copy all this. Time will not permit us to look more because ChatGPT is more than this. There is a feature here that I just downloaded, not downloaded, that I brought to fore. If I click on this, if you check, if I click on this, watch. This is another provision. See, drop in any files and I can help analyze and visualize your data. So some of the tools or some of the data you want to analyze that we use something like Tableau to do, there is not a provision even in ChatGPT for you to bring up such data. It will analyze, not only analyze, it will even tabulate, plot graph. As if that's not enough, this tool you are seeing very powerful. Peradventure, you even have a hard copy. Maybe the data you want to analyze, you don't have it in soft copy. You have it in hard copy. Convert it to PDF. If you can snap it, convert to PDF. There is a feature here that allows you to import. You can import that photograph. It's just like you have maybe salaries of staff for like 5 years. You want to analyze or any other budget. You have budget in hard copy. All you just need to do, save it, PDF, then come to ChatGPT, use this to import it and press. That's data analysis. Honestly, people are working. I won't say more than that. Some people are really working. Solve global problem and global income. The size of the problem you solve affect the size of your income. You are all welcome to ACCSA Global. Some of you who are not members yet, please reach out to your contact person. There are a lot of things to be learned here. Come and let us reason together. Thank you for your time.
Prof, thank you so very much for that wonderful demo. And I'm sure, even I've been using ChatGPT, I've learned some new functionality myself, despite the fact that I live in the United Kingdom. So there's a question in the room, please. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. My question is about the data security. What you upload, how can you be guaranteed that your company data is safe when you use ChatGPT?
Come, I didn't get that question.
So I think the question is around the area of security. Now,
Okay.
if you have to upload your company data, which is obviously financial data, which is always sensitive, how do you ensure the security of that?
Now, the same people, earlier on, I've been talking of ethical consideration when it comes to the use of these digital tools. This same question you raised, somebody have raised it before when we look into cloud accounting. The fact that we have the service provider who are in charge of everything you share there. They are the one to decide when you refuse to pay your monthly subscription, you cannot access any other thing. They are also conscious. These are professional organizations. Confirm integrity. There's no, except maybe we have hackers who, of course, like the adage in Nigeria, if the enemy from within did not kill a man, it will be difficult from the one outside to do so. So we are talking of companies, service provider, who handle billions, is it even billions, trillions of data. Oh, your own is really secure. But the guarantee there is the integrity of the service providers is not questionable. So your data, your own is to import, do your analysis, and go. It is an insider who will now know that one information is too confidential to you and want to profit from it. We have never seen any reported case of somebody use ChatGPT now. I'm talking of that to analyze data. Because it's not all cases they even know that is the data you're analyzing is real life data, is for your company. It's just there for your own practice. That's what we can say here.
Yeah, and I think the same principle applies when you use cloud computing generally. There is always this element of risk there.
Yeah.
But if you are analyzing your company's data and they are sensitive, if you just don't have to put your company name there, because you have to understand that, listen, the analysis at the back end is being done based on some parameters that has been set. That means something similar has been asked before, So definitely there's a likelihood that your information, when somebody else search, they probably will be able to gain a little bit of insight. But if you don't put your company's name, especially when you can do that, I think it's always advisable, because yes, we guarantee these people, they have integrity, but when it comes, they've hijacked Google, Facebook, Yahoo, all this big, massive company. So again, yeah.
Having done this analysis, and now you can go forward.
Yeah.
I also use that slide to do that.
To do the visualization.
Yes.
Yeah. You can't, but and I think that's the point of leveraging different tools.
It is.
Yeah.
So there's ChatGPT is one. Google have they now call multi-modal. So they have multiple modes of engagement. You can have it do graphics, as the professor said. You can upload graphics and it will translate that. It can create graphics for you based on the data. It can even create audio. It can create video. It can create films. That's
I got that.
It can pretty much do it.
I think I want to see how the current asset ratio and not those ratios.
Yeah. The visualization of it.
You can generate those things, but as Thomas said, you will have to tell it what to do.
Yeah.
And it will probably leverage another tool to create the graphs. Or give you the data to create that. So I'll show you an example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that in a few times when I'm trying to work on a particular presentation myself, And when I use like ChatGPT can give you outlines, but it won't necessarily create that presentation for you. But when you use like GPT, it will not only give you the outlines, but correct. So it's all about using some of the tools. And the next step for all these tools is the integration layer that they are building at the back of it. So that means you can connect another software into it to get your end product. Because at the end of the day, it should always be, if you can generate something from ChatGPT, somebody else is generating, what will set you apart is the deep knowledge of knowing that actually, hang on, within ChatGPT, you can download a function or subscribe to a particular function called data analytics, which is obviously, if you put the same level of input, it's not only come up with the wordy aspect of things for you, but also visualize it for you, put all the graphs and stuff like that there. So it's just about learning this. And again, to answer some of the questions that, okay, if AI can do this, why would they still, how will I retain my job? So the interpretation of the data you're presenting is what we then begin to set people apart. The ability to use that tool effectively, because most of the computer, even the Word document, how many, apart from typing from Word and doing some font, do you know how many functionalities in Word document that you probably don't even understand?
Exactly. There are a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So clever people will not only just sit down and say, yeah, they will begin to dig into the functionality so that they become a pro. Anybody that want to do something, if you don't see them, they won't be able to do it. And I think that's what we should encourage. That no, it's not like, let's not be scared about we're all going to lose our job. No, but even the tools available, can we really?
How many? I like that. I like that.
Yeah, those are a few key things. Any more questions?
Please, two things, sir. Before I take my leave, there's no question. I want to draw our attention. I will still share this on our platform. Number one, I'm using this opportunity to invite our participant to be part of this masterclass program coming up, Nigeria, March 6 to 8, 2024. God keep us alive. And it's masterclass in recession-proof accounting. Recession-proof accounting, technology in turbulence. What are the relevant technology we need in a season such as we find ourselves today in Nigeria, then in the globe? Because this issue of inflation is not limited only to Nigeria alone. It's not confined to Nigeria. US, there's inflation here, gas prices increasing, a lot of things. What are the relevant technology we need as accountants? These are some of the things we're going to be seeing. And finally, this is the website of the association for those of you who are ANA members or ICANN member. You have direct membership, you can be a direct member. And here is a welcome address from the president. It's welcoming you.
My name is Pamela Demonte. I want to welcome you to ACCSA Global. ACCSA Global stands for Association of Chartered Certified System Accountants, and we are a body that provides trainings, mostly IT-based, for accountants and other related professionals across the globe. We are based and registered in Louisiana, the United States of America, but we also have affiliations in Europe, Africa, Australia, and Asia. We offer these trainings and you can come out. It gives you an opportunity to network with IT professionals, forensic experts, managers, trainers, and accountants as well. We look forward to seeing you in our upcoming conferences around the world, including Dubai, the UK, as well as Louisiana and the US. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
All right. I rest my case. Wishing us all the best and safe trip back to Nigeria.
Thank you. Thank you. So does it deserve a round of applause? Thank you. Thank you, Prof. So right, we'll call you later. So let's have like 5 minutes again, stretch our legs and come back for the last paper. So immediately after that, we're probably going to do certificate presentation and take some photos, then we go for lunch. Then if we come back or we can do any discussion, anything, I will